On a cold January night, 9 hikers met an end no one could explain, and their fate remains frozen in time. In the winter of 1959, a group of experienced hikers set out on an expedition in the Ural Mountains of Russia. As they pressed on, the weather deteriorated, and a fierce snowstorm enveloped them. It was during this time that they began to experience the first signs of distress. Communication with the outside world halted, and they faced a growing sense of isolation. Despite their skills, the harsh conditions began to take their toll. By February 1st, it became clear that something was amiss. The group failed to send a telegram from their planned destination. Concerned friends and family members alerted authorities, and a search was launched. Rescuers quickly mobilized, scouring the area for any trace of the missing hikers. Days later, the search party discovered their tent, abandoned and eerily intact. What they found inside sent shivers down their spines. Led by Igor Dyatlov, these 9 adventurers sought to explore the rugged terrain, a journey they had prepared for meticulously. The tent was cut open from the inside, and the hikers' belongings were left behind. It appeared as though they had fled in a hurry, leaving everything they had behind. As rescuers continued their investigation, they stumbled upon the first bodies, scattered across the snow-covered landscape. Each discovery raised more questions than answers. Some of the hikers had died from hypothermia, while others had suffered injuries that seemed inexplicable. The circumstances surrounding their deaths were puzzling, with no clear signs of struggle or conflict. Among the victims, one was found with strange injuries that baffled medical examiners. They reported signs consistent with trauma that one would expect from a car accident, yet there were no vehicles in the vicinity. Additionally, some bodies exhibited a curious lack of external wounds, while internal damage was severe. As news of the incident spread, theories began to emerge. Each member of the group was skilled in survival, accustomed to the harsh conditions that could arise in the unforgiving wilderness. Some speculated about an avalanche, while others pointed to potential military tests in the area. The lack of clear answers only fueled further speculation, spawning countless theories that have circulated over the years. The tragedy at Dyatlov Pass became a national obsession, an enduring mystery that captured the imagination of many. Investigations were conducted, yet no conclusive evidence emerged to clarify what had transpired that fateful night. The hikers' families were left with unanswered questions, and the burden of their loss weighed heavily on the community. In the years that followed, the Dyatlov Pass incident became a symbol of the unknown, a reminder of the limits of human understanding. Various theories have been proposed, from the supernatural to secret military experiments. Yet the truth remains elusive, shrouded in the icy grip of time. Ultimately, the story of the Dyatlov Pass teaches us about the fragility of life and the mysteries that can lie hidden in the wilderness. It serves as a reminder to respect nature's power and the unpredictability of our earthly journeys. As they began their trek, the group faced the biting cold and heavy snowfalls typical of the season. The echoes of their adventure continue to resonate, urging us to ponder what really happened on that winter night. As we reflect on the lives lost in the Ural Mountains, we are left with more questions than answers. The frozen mystery of Dyatlov Pass remains, a haunting enigma that stirs the imagination and compels us to seek understanding in the shadows of history. They planned to reach the summit of Ottorten, a peak that had become a beacon for explorers. Little did they know that this journey would take a turn into the unknown, one that would haunt the memories of families and spark endless speculation for decades to come. Days passed as they made their way through the snowy landscape, but the group's progress was slower than anticipated. On January 28th, they made a crucial decision to alter their planned route, heading toward a mountain they later named Dead Mountain. This change, seemingly minor at the time, would lead them into a storm of mystery.